Yeah, just it was really important for us to finish the season the right way, and talked a lot about leaving a legacy. Our seniors that were leaving us, and really proud of what they did today. Competed extremely hard, handled the weather, the adversity early in the football game, and it was important. And like I said, proud of us getting a win.
Your defense came up big with turnovers.
Yeah, huge. Changed the way the game was played early in the football game. Horrendous weather early, right? I thought in all three phases our kids handled it pretty well. The turnovers from the defense were critical, right? Pumps a bunch of space between us and them in the scoreboard. I thought the first half they were absolutely suffocating on the defensive side of the football. Did a great job controlling the line of scrimmage and playing really tight coverage on the back end.
Coach, what's it mean to have 3 straight 10 wins?
And it means you got three 10-win seasons. But I think you look at this season, right? There's goals that we didn't accomplish, right? But I hope we never get to the point as a program and a fan base where our kids aren't really or our fans and outside voices aren't really appreciative of what our kids do every single day. And it's tough in college football to go win 10. Our kids battled, fought, and did that. There's a lot of lessons that will serve us well if we learn from them in the following season. I talked about our seniors leaving a legacy. Today was also about leading off the following season and the legacy that we're going to build next season. And looking forward to getting back in January with these guys and working extremely hard. But you look at over the past 3 seasons, I think there's 6 teams that have won 35-plus ball games. You need to go look up those teams. We're in pretty elite company.
Was there a better way to end your UCF career with that kind of performance and getting able to play on offense as well?
I mean, it's really no other way, that I would have preferred to go out. Kind of got robbed of my little touchdown. But we ain't worried about that. In my head, I scored. In Night Nation head, I scored. So, like I said, I wouldn't choose no other way, man.
Since I got here day one, right, every defensive guy wants to play on offense, and they're going to scream that they can. We got a deal inside of our program. You're a defensive guy, you score a touchdown, you're going to play on offense before your career is done. We were able to get that done with Nate today, and just proud of what he's done and what he's meant to our football team this season. He's got a great future ahead of him.
Nate, can you talk about how the defense set the tone early?
Those guys just came out hungry. I talked to the team, the whole team, before we even went out on the field, and I said, it's my last game. I want y'all guys to just go out there, turn up for me, and turn up with me. If I'm on the field, turn up with me. If I'm not on the field, turn up for me. You know what I'm saying? And the whole team they bought in, and they came out and they played a heck of a game.
Dillon, you just look back. It's hard to reflect so early after this game's ended, the season's ended, but imagine the way your freshman season's ended, your bowl game MVP, the success you've had. Just how would you put all of this into brief now?
I think there's so much things to learn from over this course of the season. Just from getting here in January, just learning so much, and then obviously going through my first full season. I think overall there's so much things to work on individually and then as a team, as an offense. But we're happy with the 10-3, but at the same time we know what was I guess at stake, what we could have been. So.
Josh, were you happy with the intensity the team showed today?
I was. We weren't perfect, offensively early in the football game, just trying to get our feet on the ground and get underneath us a little bit. I think in part because of the weather, right? And then there's some penalties that ended some drives and put us in some adverse situations. Our kids came out and competed, though. I thought defensively we started about as fast as you can, and special teams were solid all day long.
Coach, how impressed were you also knowing that obviously you guys didn't have a lot of great players up there, a lot of stars up there today as well, and still play this well?
It was a great opportunity for young guys to step up and have an opportunity to go play a lot of meaningful snaps. And we're talking about, leading off next season, right? Part of that is those guys getting an opportunity to play, grow, and learn. That happened for a lot of young players inside of our program. The last half or last quarter of the season certainly happened in this game with some of our guys not playing. And I think that's going to be beneficial to us in 2020. you know, I think today was one thing, right? Our guys competing and starting fast, but really proud of what they did, you know, for 2.5, 3 weeks leading into this, just the purpose that they had when they came out and practiced.
Coach, just going off that, can you talk about Marlon Williams and the kind of game that he had?
Yeah, huge game. A guy that has invested more, been more purposeful in the way he's competed during the course of practice, more purposeful in the way that he prepares. And because of that, he's in the right place at the right time now. There's a lot of trust between DG and him. And, you know, it's a great lesson for young guys inside of our program. You stay the course, you push harder, right? Don't pull back. You push harder when it's not going perfect for you. And all of a sudden, great things are going to happen and unfold for you. And in the second half of the season, he's played great football.
Dillon, what's it like to see Marlon just put on the afterburners and take off on that touchdown?
It's really good on my part. I mean, I throw a maybe
Long handoff.
yeah, a long
That's right.
handoff, and he makes a play for me. So, you know, I think all our weapons, I call them my weapons, make us look good. They make big plays, and they make them when we need it. So.
Nate, what would you say about Antoine Collier, his 3 turnovers? He received 3 turnovers today.
Oh yeah, AC. I mean, he's going to be a good football player. You know, none of us are perfect. You know, we are always going to continue to get better. You know, as we play the game, and he's a real young guy, so he has a lot of game left. And y'all could just picture he's going to keep doing that for the UCF Knights for a long time.
Dillon, what did you learn from this senior class, kind of about leadership and their approach to football and work?
I think if you really look back, they came in when it was 0-12, maybe probably just not a great foundation, but they came in and created this culture, continue to do that, and then just me learning from them is how to continue that culture, how to lead, how to just overall be a good teammate, and then just go out there and win games somehow. So.
Nate, what have you contributed to that culture?
I just try to go in there every day with, you know, a smile on my face, making those guys laugh, and just showing them that I genuinely love them, you know, not just because they're football players or, you know, something like that. Like, I love those guys like we have the same mom. So, a tip that I would give DG, like y'all just asked him about leadership, I would say to genuinely love your teammates, go and bust your tail and show them that you'll do whatever for them because they're going to do the same thing for you. And just play the game. You know, football is not life. You know, you have life after football. So kind of, you know, put football to the side, you know, and just take those guys under your wing, love them. They're going to trust you. They're going to play for you, and you do the same thing for them.
Bill, if we had told you back in camp that you were going to be the MVP of the bowl game this year, what would you have thought at that point?
I don't know. I think at that point in time, I was just focused on being the best teammate I could. You know, obviously going through the competition, things happen for weird reasons. You know, God had a plan from the start. I'm just glad I was able to contribute to this team, be the best teammate I could, and then just do what I could from the quarterback position. So.
Nate, there are some people who think bowl games aren't that important anymore because of the playoffs and all that. The way you guys were celebrating, the way the fans were celebrating, it sure looked like it meant a lot to you guys.
Yeah, like DG spoke, you know, we got a tradition here, you know, we playing football at the end of the day. I don't want to hear, you know, I don't feel like playing, I didn't try to play hard. You know, you playing the game, you competing, and you competing for a dub, you know, so you seen how we came out today. I mean, every game for us is a Super Bowl, you know, so we just going to ball, we ball with each other, and we have fun playing with each other, so I mean, hey, I really can't explain it, man. We just, like I said, we all love each other, we play for each other, and we just going, like I said, we built a tradition here, and I know when I'm going, that's how confident I am. I know that when I'm going, it's going to continue.
That's why we win, right? Nate said it a bunch, right? But he talked about love, right? In a lot of college football buildings across America, that word's not used a whole lot, man. And it resides and lives inside of our building with coaches and with players. And then he talked about the competitiveness, and that's why you're able to go do the things we did today, but through the course of the season and here over the last 3 seasons in this program.
Nate, you really are one of the big spokesmen for this team. So for the entire senior class, what does it mean to all of them, and you know, obviously you as well, to go out the way you went out and have the success you guys have had in your 4 years here?
It's really just heartwarming. You know, especially, you know, just how the fans love us and how they treat us. You know, they ask for pictures, they ask for hugs, you know, kisses, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Easy,
like
easy, Nate. Easy.
But nah, for real, like the city of Orlando, they support the football team, the basketball team, the baseball team, the soccer team. Like it's crazy, you know. Everybody just kind of bought into Central Florida and what we got going on, and you know, us as players, we see that, and we kind of, you know, we produce and you know we vibe off that, you know, just receiving that love. You know, we want to give it back.
Coach, it looked like the fans were having fun even when it was raining out there.
Yeah, they were loud. They came out in a huge number, like we all knew they would. It's been fantastic just to see the support in this game, but throughout the entire season. You know, we go to New Orleans and Nate's home, right, and we outnumber them probably 5-1 inside the stadium. They're loud. And got a lot of support across the country. It's a huge fan base. It's only continuing to get bigger, and it's certainly as passionate as anyone in the country.
Coach, Dillon mentioned a what if. How will you look back?
Man, I think you live in the now, man, right? Maybe after Christmas. I'm going to take a couple days off, and after Christmas, I'll, you know, go back through the entire season. We'll do that all January and February with all of our self-scout and those types of things. End of the day, everybody knows the goals that we have inside of our program, right? Our kids don't shy away from it. We talk about it. You're not going to accomplish everything every single year, right? We know that we're 3 plays away, 1 play in 3 different games that, you know, could have changed, you know, how or where we were playing at the end of the year. But we're certainly extremely proud of who and what we are and how we've continued to compete. And, you know, we always feel like the best is yet to come here for the UCF Knights.
Does that motivate you, Dillon, for next year, knowing just a couple of plays?
100%. Think about it all the time. I love this team, and I know how hard we work. I know what we deserve, but at the same time, it's making big plays and big-time moments, and I know it's just a lot to learn from. But the past is the past.
I think our kids have learned, right, that you got to go earn it, right? In college football, man, it starts over in January every single year. And there's, I don't even know the exact number, 130 football teams that are undefeated when January starts, and you're not given anything. You got to go out and earn it, and you earn it by what you do every single day. And every decision you make takes you closer to your goals or further away. We're going to enjoy this one. Kids are going to have a great Christmas break, and we'll come back in January, and we'll be ready to go to work, and we'll compete our butts off and become what we can be.
Last question. That was it. Thank you.
Appreciate it.